Hey guys. So I'm just trying to make sure I can see my chair so that I can show y'all how to properly sit and stuff. But welcome. I'm going to wait for some people to pop on here, and then I will start talking, introducing who I am, and all that kind of fancy dancy stuff, okay? But welcome. Let me turn y'all this way some. That'll be okay. Hi, guys. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I am mighty sore from yesterday. I sure am. My body is hurting from yesterday. But anyways, how are you guys doing? Welcome. Hey, Patricia. Hey there. So make sure you guys have something to stay hydrated, because that is going to be very important when we do get started. Because I am going to let you know that we are, I have added in a few exercises we've not done in a while. And if you're new, this is possibly something new to you, but I'm very, very excited about this routine tonight. This is the one thing that I have looked forward to more than anything today, because today's just been a mentally rough day for me. Hey, Lena. Well, I am certainly happy you decided to join us this evening. Hey, Imagina. So if you guys don't know, I stream on 3 separate platforms at the exact same time. So TikTok, you guys are right here. Facebook, you guys are right here. And then, of course, YouTube, you guys are your YouTube. So, hi. But anyways, we got just a few more minutes, and then I'll get into who I am, what I do, how I got here, and all that kind of fancy stuff, okay? But anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome night so far. I am going to go put my Gatorade over on my little desk so that when we get going, I'm not going to be over here searching for my stuff, because sometimes I just be forgetting, okay? Hey, Rita. But if you guys also don't know, I'm currently a top 5 nominee in the Cheers Choice Awards. I have all that information pinned to my Linktree account. It is something that I have attached to all of my social medias except for YouTube. But if you will go to like my profile pages, you will find my Linktree account. My Linktree account has literally all my information. So if you guys wonder what type of bariatric vitamins I use, what my favorite like protein shakes are that I get, any of that information all the way down to my hair products. I actually updated and created my Amazon storefront today so that you guys would see what it is that I use. Because a lot of you guys are asking me about my skincare, about my hair care, about my protein shakes that I like to take, about the vitamins, all of that kind of stuff. Oh, well, welcome, Kim. I love my newbies. Do I have any other first timers in here tonight? I love getting new ones. That makes me happy. But anyways, all of that stuff is on there. And then I do have a Seated Cardio Queen merchandise line. So if you guys are interested in like t-shirts, I do have that. And then, whatever. Welcome, Kim and Lena. I love how sweet you guys are. Thank you, Grace. Grace, you said that you had COVID. Are you just popping in to just kind of help out tonight? Because I hope you ain't about to sit here and work out and having COVID. No, ma'am. Good evening, Miss Mom, a.k.a. Erin. Thank you for voting for me. You're a newcomer too, Shannon. Welcome. I absolutely love it. Well, I love that you are showing support, Grace. Thank you so much. You guys help me more than what you all realize. Hi, glad you're back. How was your Christmas break? My Christmas break was good. So if you guys will just go to my Linktree account, it is pinned to my social media profiles. Like at the very top, it's going to say linktree.com/blah, blah, 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 blah. I don't know the exact thing, but I literally have it pinned, and it's going to be the second option on my Linktree account. It's the Cheers Choice Awards. Thank you, Anna Gina. I was told today that I was ranked number 4 out of 5, so that's quite awesome. But anyways, I am going to go on ahead and get started because it is time to get on track. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I do start all of my stuff at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But anyways, my name is Nataushia. I am from Central Kentucky. At my heaviest weight, I weighed over 500 pounds. I don't know if you guys can see me. Hey, Tia. But I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am no longer over 500 pounds. Like, this is purely me. Like, this is my skin. Like, I have excess skin from losing over 275 pounds. Now, I have not always done seated cardio. I'm going to be very honest and transparent about that. When I first started my weight loss journey, I simply changed my lifestyle. I started to incorporate more exercise. I incorporated more water. I started to watch what I ate because I didn't understand what being insulin resistant was. Well, I did. I just didn't care, to be frank. Like, I would diet for like 3 weeks, lose a few pounds, have a cheat moment, go have some ice cream. That cheat moment turned into like a cheat year or years. So I continued to gain weight. But anyways, I learned what worked for my body. And then I did have gastric sleeve surgery. I'm going to be real. I have had gastric sleeve surgery. I had gastric sleeve surgery June 30th of 2021. I don't hide it. That is a tool that I did add to my toolbox to help get me to the next level. I don't care if you do keto. I don't care if you're paleo. I don't care if you're vegetarian, pescatarian. I don't care what you are on, whatever lifestyle it is that you're on, it takes work. Everything takes work. So whether or not you try to have your weight loss journey with a non-invasive way or an invasive way, regardless, you're all going to be able to hit your goal as long as you put in the work. Because even though I've had surgery, I can still gain my weight back. But anyways, what I do is I track 3 things and 3 things only. I do my proteins, carbs, and my sugars only. I don't track my calories. I don't track anything else but those 3 things. I give myself between 60 and 100 grams of protein a day. I at least try to hit 60 grams of protein a day. And then I do between 60 and 100 grams of carbohydrates. But I try to stay as low as I possibly can, okay? And then I do about 28 grams of sugar. But I will say I do have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I'm insulin resistant. I was borderline diabetic, pre-diabetic, whatever you want to call it, and all of that kind of stuff. But I also ended up, I was like roughly 200 pounds down when I ended up injuring my left ankle. Because what I did when I first came out and I started doing my exercises, I first hit the swimming pool. That's after I had my surgery. Then after surgery, I was doing like kettlebell amped cardio hip hop classes. I was in the gym going to actual classes. I had an instructor and I would go to those classes. Like, we had ripped, rumble, all of those kinds of things. So that's what I did. And then I started to exercise at home. I started to exercise in public parks. Like, I just kind of made it a habit to do whatever it was that I could with what I had readily available to me. And then I ended up going on a run because as I lost weight, I ended up getting a crap ton of energy, to be completely honest, because I'm down over 275 pounds at this point. It's kind of crazy, actually. I can't actually believe it sometimes. So I'll be looking at myself when I walk by the mirrors. But anyways, I ended up going on like a 2-mile run and my left ankle was burning. But I was like, oh, that's just part of it because I am a former collegiate athlete. I did track and field. I was a thrower. I've never been a runner. That is not what I am because I've always been plus size, literally. But my ankle was hurting really bad. But I continued to push myself because I was like, maybe my body's just not used to this and it's just trying to get used to the situation. That wasn't the case. I actually literally ended up injuring my left ankle. I was getting chiropractic adjustments, all of that kind of stuff. But what happened is I knew I still wanted to meet my weight loss journey goals. But I knew in order for me to do that, I would need to incorporate cardio in some form or fashion. I already knew how to do modified exercises. Like, if you guys want me to show you modified burpees standing up, baby, I got you. You want to see a modified mountain climber using a wall? I got you. You want to see a modified push-up using a wall, not getting on the floor? Baby, I got you. Because when I tell you I'm coming from over 500 pounds, I'm showing you guys all of these exercises from an understanding perspective. That sometimes you got a little belly in the way when you're trying to lift up your knees and doing certain things. Or I know it's difficult to get in the floor and do exercises and get back up because it's absolutely uncomfortable because we're so big sometimes. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying it because I understand. But I ended up finding seated cardio. Had no idea this was even an option. And I kind of ran with it. I started doing it because the first set that I actually seen it on TikTok. Like I found it on TikTok. And it was a gentleman, he was on a couch and he was doing like a couch workout. So I was like, okay, I don't even remember his name. So I cannot like take full credit for being like whatever. But I found his stuff and then I started to create my own routines. Like I was creating the routine. So a lot of you guys are asking me for my first routine. I record everything. And like, that's kind of how I kind of blew up being the seated cardio queen because I started sharing all of my routines and I record them. I make TikToks, I make reels, whatever the case may be, because this is my thing. After I've lost over 275 pounds, I know that there is a possibility for everyone and there is absolutely no excuse. It just it just really matters how bad you want it and what you're willing to do in order to hit your goals, okay? And I was ready to make some changes. So after losing 200 pounds, thank you guys so much for sending all those gifts. I see you all. But after losing over 200 pounds and then finding seated cardio, now I'm down over 275 pounds. So I do share my seated cardio routines free of charge. I go live Monday through Friday generally, unless I state otherwise, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, now I am in Central Kentucky. It is currently 7:06 p.m. here in Central Kentucky. I don't know what time zone you're in, so just compare the two and you can kind of figure it out. But what I will do is I am going to show you guys how to properly sit in your chair. I'm going to show you a modification so that if you cannot finish one of the exercises in the allotted time frame, then you're going to be able to go into something different. Because this is the thing, I do interval training. So what we're going to do is we have 14 exercises that I've created. I always use sticky notes for every single one of our routines. And I literally have this little basket on my shelf over here completely full of routines on sticky notes because I make a new one every single day. But anyway, I'm going to make sure that you guys know that you can still do something because doing interval training, you have to stay moving. You have to keep your heart rate elevated. So I'm going to show you seated quick feet, which just so happens to be the very first exercise that we're going to be doing tonight anyways. But I will show you all how to do that. And then I'm also going to show you a seated jog from the side because I want you guys to understand what I mean when I'm telling you all how to actually properly sit in your chair, because when you're doing seated cardio, there is a proper way to do it. And I promise you're going to feel it, okay? But I will let you know when I do start working out, I'm not going to be able to read your messages. I honestly can't read them right now from where I'm standing at. But I have a lot of really amazing, devoted, dedicated, like moderators, supporters, and people that will step up and answer questions for me that you guys may ask and that may arise throughout this whole entire workout. Because whenever I'm doing the intervals, what I do is I track everything on my watch, which reminds me, I do the high intensity interval training. That's how I record my workout routine every single night. But I also keep track of all of our workouts. So what I mean by that is we're going to do 14 exercises at 30 seconds a piece with a 10-second breather tonight, okay? We usually, on Challenge Wednesdays, if like yesterday was your first day, that was 10 exercises at a minute a piece. So tonight's going to be a breeze for you. If this is your second night with me, praise the Lord, because this is going to be a breeze compared to yesterday, okay? But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you know what our plan is. Then I'm going to show you all how to sit in your chairs, and then we're going to get this party going, okay? I will turn on my little music shindig, and we just going to party away. Now, a lot of y'all also ask me, how do I listen to music and stream? You have to have Spotify or some form of no copyright sound playlist, because shout out to copyrights, we can't play with all of our little, if I could, I would be in here with some Gucci Mane, Boosie, and Webby, and all them other people. Like, that's the kind of music that I occasionally like to work out to, okay? But I can't do that. But anyways, we are going to start off with, we have quick feet, we have out and ups, battle ropes, reach and step. Now, we are going to do leg raises tonight. But I'm here to tell you, don't freak out, because I am going to show you guys a modification so that if you cannot do an actual leg raise, baby, it's okay. I got you, because I understand it's difficult to raise our legs sometimes when we are heavier and first starting out. So I've got a modification that's going to make that easier for you. Then we're going to go into a seated jog. We have jacks, we have underleg jacks, we have our obliques, tapsies. Then we're going to do a shoulder press with the optional leg raise. And then we have jump ropes, knee slicer slam, and then we're going to finish tonight with our uppercuts, because baby, it's been a day. And let me tell you, for battle ropes and uppercuts, before we get in it, if you've had a rough day, if you're going through something, them is the 2 exercises you can utilize and let out any frustration, aggravation, stress, whatever it is you're going through. Those are 2 absolutely wonderful exercises you can do and relieve some steam, okay? But I will come up and see what y'all said for a second. Hey, Mona. I did. I am back. Yes, I am. Been doing this with you instead of yin yoga. I love the chat. Oh, I love it. I'm so grateful. You guys are amazing. I love to see you guys. Thank you, Kristen. Yay, Tia. All right. Well, we're going to get started, okay? Are we ready? Because if we're ready, y'all already know what I got to say. You best be sending up them reactions so I know y'all ready. Thank you so much for sending me some stars, Susan. Thank you so much. I don't see no reactions. Y'all not ready tonight? Yes. All right. I see you guys coming in. All right. So I'm going to hit this chair. Just keep in mind, I'm not going to be able to see what y'all saying until I come back up here, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here. All right. We ready? Oh, wait. I got to show y'all how to sync your chairs, don't I? I'm ahead of the game already. I'm ready to start working out. Anyways, so what you're going to do in order to properly sit in your chair, you're going to sit at the edge of your seat. You're going to keep your back off the back of your chair. But I'm going to be real. When I first started CD cardio, I had to use the back of my chair because I didn't have this core strength necessarily to keep my back off the back of my chair. But in addition to trying to focus on keeping your back off the back of your chair, what you need to do is try and focus on keeping your core tight. And a lot of you guys maybe don't know what that means. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to focus on trying to suck our belly button in through our spine. But honey, if you have ever taken a selfie and sucked in that belly to try and look skinny, that's all you got to do, boo-boo. That's it. That's it. No big deal. You can do this. But the first thing that I am going to show you is seated quick feet. That is our first exercise tonight, but this is also another exercise to utilize. This right here, arms out in front of you. Do this right here. This is the easiest thing, but if you just need to sit here and just do this right here because you're just starting out and maybe having your arms in front of you is a little too strenuous for right now, that's okay. Work your way up to it, okay? Because I know all of us are not on the same page, and that's fine. I love that. I absolutely do. But we have to keep moving. So we're going to do 30 seconds of exercise. So I don't care if you do 2, 20, or 200 reps. I don't care how many you do. All I care is that you apply your best effort and you go at your own pace. Don't race me. Don't try to keep up with me unless you've been doing this forever and you feel like you can. That's up to you, but listen to your body. But I'm here to tell you guys I've been doing this for over a year almost. So with that being said, you're going to see me. I'm about to do my seated jog, the advanced version, and then I'll show you the modified version. But you're going to see me and you're going to be like, there's no way I can do seated cardio. Baby, yes, you can. Because I was not at the level that I'm at today over a year ago when I started. You have to be consistent. You have to show up and you have to do what you need to do for you in order to get to this position. Okay? It doesn't happen overnight. I wish it did, but it don't. But what you're going to do the seated jog, you're going to be at the edge of your seat, best that you can, back off the back of your chair. This is the advanced version, okay? You're going to focus on trying to keep that core tight, and you're just going to simply do this number right here. But I understand seated jog obviously looks intimidating, right? Let me show you the modification because it is so much simpler, but make sure you pay attention to my feet and my arms, okay? Because your feet's not going to come off the floor. Your heels will, but your tippy toes won't, okay? So what you're going to do is pump, 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 okay? Now, I will show you that again because we have that coming up at number 6. All right. So, that's how we're going to do it. Okay. But are we ready to get down and groovy? Because I'm going to go on ahead and get this shindig going. Okay. It's time. We're going to go on ahead and get this workout going. Thank you for voting for me, Vicki. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But I'm going to turn my little thing up and we're going to get to working out, okay? Quick feet is first. I will show you guys how to do that again. And then we going, okay? Whew. I'm going to take the lid off my Gatorade, though. All right, so this is quick feet, remember. All right, so we're going to do that for 30 seconds, starting now. Let's go. Now, the quicker you try to move in seated cardio exercises, the more it's going to elevate your heart rate. So when we have an elevated heart rate, what happens is we're burning more calories. And baby, when we're burning more calories, we're burning more fat, okay? But you do what you want to do, boo-boo. Regardless, go at your own pace, but don't doubt yourself. Woo, almost there, and take your breather, baby. So up next is going to be our out and ups. You're going to start in the center. You're going to go out, in, up, down, okay? So simply repeat to yourself, out, in, up, down, then focus on speeding it up, okay? We've got 30 seconds starting now. Out, in, up, down, okay? So a lot of times people wonder, again, why I have my arms out in front of me. What this does is it helps engage your abdominal muscles just a bit more, so you're also working your core. Up next is battle ropes. Take your breather. To do battle ropes, this is what it is, okay? At your own pace. All right, we have 30 seconds of battle ropes starting now. Next will be our reach and step. Perfect. If you focus on trying to keep your core tight in this particular exercise, what you're going to do is work your upper abdominal section and sometimes even your obliques, depending on how tight you're doing it. Take that breather. So up next is the reach and step. You're going to reach and step, reach and step. But I understand coming from over 500 pounds, stepping ain't always easy. So simply reach, okay? So we're going to do that, one of the two, for 30 seconds, starting now. Really extend that oblique. But I'm here to tell you, if yesterday was your first day, today's going to be a breeze. Promise. Take your breather. So up next is our leg raises. This is how we're going to do it. Hold on to the back of your chair, leg raise, okay? But if you can't, I understand. You're going to do a slow, controlled knee up, holding on to the back of your chair to the best of your ability, okay? You can do this. We've got 30 seconds. One of the two options. Starting now. Let's go. I will say, when you try to point your toes upward, it will certainly engage you just a little bit more. Try to not allow your feet to touch the floor, okay? Take your breather. Seated jog is next. To do that, you're going to do this. Or, remember, pump, 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 pump. Okay? We got 30 seconds of one of the two, starting now. Great job tonight, guys. Up next is going to be our jacks. I'm going to have 3 examples, so you'll really have to pay attention, okay? Keep it going, keep it going. You can do it. Take that breather. Jack, option 1. Option 2. Option 3, no legs. So you pick your poison, baby. But regardless, we're going to be jacking for 30 seconds. Starting now. You got it. Look at you go. Underleg jacks are next, okay? Take that breather. So to do an underleg jack, you're going to start up here and go down here and back up. But I understand going underneath your legs might be a challenge. So if it is, do this for me. Keep that core tight though. Okay, you can do this. We got 30 seconds. One of those exercises. Starting now. But I'm here to tell you, as long as you show up, you remain consistent, make some necessary lifestyle changes, and I promise you're going to get the results that you're striving for. But you can't expect to get the results you want without putting in the work. I promise. Take your breather. Up next is our obliques. We have option 1, option 2, or option 3. Just kind of do this number right here, unless you can go down to your heels, but keep that core tight. Okay. We have 30 seconds of obliques starting now. But a lot of you guys ask me for advice, asking me what you need to do, where you need to start. And I'm going to be totally honest and real with you. It starts with making the decision. Your mental is the most important aspect of any journey you're about to go upon, especially your weight loss journey. Just so you know, you have your mental in click and you're set. Take your breather. Next is going to be our tapsies. To do that, you're going to do this. All right. We've got 30 seconds of tapsies starting now. But it's not always easy to stay motivated. I'm going to be real. There's days that you're not going to feel like working out. There's going to be days that you absolutely hate choosing healthier options when you're eating because it just sucks. That piece of pizza, that big juicy cheeseburger, the cheesecake, whatever it is your weakness is, it's going to sound so satisfying. But do you know how guilty you're going to feel after you eat it? Take your breather. Next is a shoulder press with the optional leg raise. You're going to do this or this. Make sure you keep your arms parallel, though, with the floor, and you don't take them too low. All right? So you're going to do that for 30 seconds, starting now. The reason why I do a leg raise with this shoulder press is because it engages my core. But anyways, we have to make sacrifices a lot of times in order to reach levels that we want to reach. And I hope that you realize when you make those lifestyle changes, you make those healthier options, they really do pay off quicker than what you realize. Take your breather. Up next is our jump rope. To do jump rope, you're going to do this, or you're going to bounce on your tippy toes. All right? But let's go ahead and knock that out. We have 30 seconds. One of the two, starting now. But I am very passionate and adamant about showing that no matter where you are, if you have mobility issues, if you're in a wheelchair, if you're just overweight and you're trying to get ahead, maybe you're injured, whatever your situation is, seated cardio can work for anyone willing to work with it. Because you can definitely get a workout sitting in a chair. Take your breather. I promise. Up next is our knee slice or slam. Knee slice or knee slam. All right, so choose one of those two. We have 30 seconds, starting now. Uppercuts are next, and then we're on to round 2 of 3. I do 3 rounds, 30 seconds apiece. Per exercise, there's 14 with 10-second breathers in between. So if you can't ever finish one of the 14 exercises, just find a way to keep your heart rate up and elevated until I say take a breather. Because I know when we're doing, take your breather, I know when we're doing these exercises that it's sometimes difficult. But this right here is an uppercut, okay? So we'll knock out our uppercuts for 30 seconds, starting now. But I know how difficult it is sometimes when we're just starting out working out. We're going to get winded. We're going to get tired. We're going to get sore. We're going to feel like we can't go much more. But you can. Sometimes you got to pace yourself. Sometimes you got to find a way just to keep going. It's not always going to be fun, but it gets easier. But it's always worth it. Take your breather. Back at the top, guys. So that means it's almost time for quick feet. We got 30 seconds of quick feet starting now. But I really want to say thank you guys for everything. I really do. I hope you guys know no matter what we are going through, as long as we have each other and as long as we have the support system that we have created and we have God, there's nothing that we cannot do. Just so you know. But take that breather. We have out and ups next. All right. I just sounded so country on that one. That's okay. Y'all know I'm from Kentucky anyway. Let's go ahead and knock out these out and ups. We have 30 seconds, starting now. Up next is our battle ropes. Keep pushing, you got it. Great job. Don't give up, we are almost finished. Take your breather, baby. Up next is them battle ropes. You guys are absolutely killing this routine tonight, and I hope that you know I believe in you. And I know I don't know exactly what it is that you're going through right now, but we're going to battle rope it away together for 30 seconds, starting now. But I know I don't know exactly everything everyone is going through. I have no idea your exact situation. But I know that we're all going through something. I know we all have things maybe we don't even feel comfortable sharing. But that's okay. I hope that you know, as long as you don't give up and you don't give in, you're going to eventually win. You just cannot give in. Keep pushing. I know it might suck, but you're going to make it. Take your breather. Because guess what? No matter how crappy life may be sometimes, it always at some point gets better. Always. But let's do these reaching steps. We got 30 seconds starting now. got it. There we go. Keep it moving. Woo! If y'all don't mind, just hit that share button when you feel led. Thank you. Take that breather. All right, up next, leg raise or that slow, controlled knee up. Y'all doing okay? Sorry, guys, give me just a second. All right, y'all keep going. So sorry. I had to block somebody off of the feed, so I apologize. I was getting some spam, and I don't do spam. But anyway, it's leg raise time, okay? We have 30 seconds of leg raises or slow control knee ups starting now. Keep pushing. I know it burns. I know it's hard, but you can do it. Perfect. Almost there. And take that breather. Sorry about that, guys. I had to ban somebody because they were doing spam, so I'm so sorry about that. But it is jog time. We're going to go ahead and jog. We have 30 seconds starting now. Perfect. Keep it going. Keep it going. You got it. Don't give up. Please don't give up. I want you to see what it feels like not to give up for once. Pick yourself up. Keep going. You can do this. Take that breather. Up next is our jacks, okay? All right, let's knock out our jacks. We have 30 seconds starting now. If you can't do this one, what you can do is this. Or if that's still too much, baby, you better come for round one for them modifications because I got them. Woo! Take your breather. Whew. All right, under leg jacks are next. All right, we got 30 seconds of under leg jacks starting now. Now remember, if you can't go all the way down, you can just go right here. All right? You do what works for you. Up next is going to be our obliques. All right? Now, if you miss round one, I do show modifications during round one, during our breathers. Okay? Because me coming from over 500 pounds, I know some of these exercises are challenging. Take your breather. So I'm very passionate on trying to show you guys modifications when I can. But sometimes I like to take a little 10-second breather too. Okay? I'm human. I got lungs. I do. But anyways, we're going to go on ahead and knock out our obliques. We got 30 seconds starting now. Look at you go. Guys, we're almost done with our second round. We got one more to go and some stretching, and we are done. Thank you all so much for working out with me tonight. Take your breather. Taxis are next. So if y'all don't believe I've lost a lot of weight, you can look at my arms and scale, just so you know. But let's go in and knock out these taxis. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Go at your own pace though. Good job. Keep it going. Now up next is going to be our shoulder press with an optional leg raise, okay? Try to keep your core tight. You got it. Take your breather. Shoulder press is next. Now it's very important that you keep your arms parallel with the floor so you don't dip too low, but you don't come up here and be like, pew! Okay, no. Make it as parallel as you can and put in the work, baby. All right. But we have 30 seconds starting now. Now, if the leg raise is too much for you, don't do that. Just press. Put them feet on the floor, and baby, we are pressing forward. Jump rope is next. There we go. Perfect. Take your breather. Wonderful job tonight, guys. I am so stinking proud of y'all. But it's jump rope time, baby. And you got this. We got 30 seconds starting now. Thank you guys for all the love. I see you guys throwing up in likes. Thank you. There we go. Knee slicer slam is next. Take your breather. But listen, I know it takes a lot to even find the motivation sometimes to get up and work out. What better way to do it than the comfort of your own home with no one else around you unless you want somebody else around you. But anyways, let's do these knee slicer slams. We've got 30 seconds starting now. You got it. Keep going. Uppercuts are next. Then we're moving into round 3. Take your breather. I got something in my eyeball. All right, my loves. It's time for us to uppercut away. We have 30 seconds starting now. You got it. Look at you go. There we go. Put in that work. We're almost finished. We are over halfway done with this routine. And I know you probably had doubts before you started, but baby, we're going to finish together. Take your breather, though. Woo! It is quick feet time. We got 30 seconds starting now. Keep it moving. Good job, guys. Now, I will let you know I'm not going to be working out tomorrow. I've spent most of my day today applying to different jobs, different locations. I'm going to have to go DoorDash tomorrow so that I can make some financial changes. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our out and up. So I will not be able to work out tomorrow, and I apologize for that. But I have to do things for me, and I apologize for that. But we're going to go ahead and do our out and ups. We got 30 seconds starting now, okay? But I will be back Monday. No worries. I'm just going to take Friday, Saturday, and Sundays off from now on until I can get myself financially where I need to be at, okay? So we will work out Monday through Thursdays. Now, I will occasionally do pop-ups, but I will let you all know when I'm going to do that, obviously when I feel the need. But that's kind of where I'm at right now, okay? Take your breather. Because I do have a job, but I've been laid off since before Christmas, and we go back on January the 8th. But I'm just in a situation where I need it now, if that makes sense. So I have to go DoorDash and do what I need to do for me. And I apologize for that for you guys. But let's knock out our battle ropes. We got 30 seconds starting now. But I will do my best to try and remember, and I will post like YouTube videos and things of that nature to my Facebook page. So if you don't follow me on Facebook, or maybe you can find my YouTube and subscribe there and get free workouts there. But I record almost every live session as long as my laptop works properly. So you guys will have access. So you can still work out. Just because I'm not live doesn't mean that you don't have to work out. Take your breather. Because there's going to be days that I can't be here, and that's just how it is. But there's going to be days that maybe you can't, and you have to do it later. But that's why I have all my recordings for us, okay? Well, let's go on ahead and knock out our reach and step. We have 30 seconds, starting now, all right? But I promise I'm not going to quit seated cardio. I will forever do this. I'm going to try my best to locate a job that will still allow me to do this with you guys, because I love this. Y'all have no idea how much me doing seated cardio keeps me going for real with you guys. Take your breather. Up next is our leg raises, okay? But I promise I'm doing everything I can, like I'm being very picky with the career that I find, because I have a job. I love what I do. I just don't make enough money. But anyways, let's do these leg raises. We got 30 seconds starting now. Up next, there's seated jog, okay? Now, if you can't do a leg raise, what you can do is a slow, controlled knee raise, like this. Because I know leg raises are challenging, okay? But take your breather. Seated jog is next. Y'all ready? Let's jog, baby. We have 30 seconds of jog starting now. Let's go. Perfect. Keep pushing. We are almost done. Remember, if you cannot do one of these exercises and finish within that 30-second window, do quick beats. Stand up and walk in place if you need to. Whatever you can to keep your heart rate moving. Just do that. But take that breather. Up next, jacks. We got 30 seconds of jacks, starting now. Now, if this jack is too advanced, you've got this option or this option. But you pick. Under leg jacks are next, okay? Take your breather. Guys, I needed this workout. When I tell you all, I have like been in tears almost all day and really struggled. Like, I needed these endorphins. You all, working out is a freaking life sin sometimes. But let's do these under leg jacks. We got 30 seconds starting now. Let's go. You got it. It's amazing what a good workout will do for your mood, guys. I felt like poo earlier. Like literally fighting tears most of my day because I've just been so torn up and down over my situation and the things that I did in my past that I was thinking about that I should have done differently. But you know what? I can't go back and change it. What I can do, though, is keep pressing forward. And that's what we have to do sometimes. Take your breather. Because as I mentioned many a times, the only way that we are not going to win is if we give up. And I don't give up. And I've been through lots of things. But let's knock out our obliques. We got 30 seconds starting now. But I just want to show the world you don't got to go to the gym necessarily. You can literally work out in a kitchen chair, on your couch, on an ottoman, wherever. Just depends on how bad you want it. You got it. There we go. Take your breather. Taxis are next. Thank you guys so much for real for working out with me though. Like, I absolutely love you guys. And everything's going to be okay. I don't know what you're going through, but we are all going to make it. Just don't give up, okay? Let's go ahead and knock out our taxis. We have 30 seconds starting now. Let's go. Then we have our shoulder press with an optional leg raise. Go at your own pace. See, I used to call this one dribblers because I felt like I was dribbling a basketball. Back in my basketball days, we used to do this kind of drill, but we were standing up. And we would bounce the ball back and forth. Take your breather. But up next, that shoulder press is going to knock us in the core. It's going to be real sore if you do them leg raises. I know I'm about to. I'm pulling my britches. All right, here we go. We got 30 seconds. Shoulder press with an optional leg raise. Starting now. Kind of flex your arms. That's what I do every time. So I'm actually engaging my muscles. It's actually really fascinating to see how much our body can accomplish in such a short time. I still can't believe I've lost over 275 pounds since May of 2021. It's insane. Take a breather. But I'm here to tell you, with consistency, discipline, self-control, and having a good setup for yourself mentally, and knowing what you need to do, you're unstoppable. Let's do these jump ropes, baby. We got 30 seconds starting now. But if you feel like you need help, if you feel like you need accountability or encouragement, baby, this is the platform. Because this is one of the most welcoming, encouraging, supportive platforms that I have ever got to be a part of. And I love that we have created this. So thank you guys for being so loving and respectful and welcoming. And most of all, encouraging. Don't ever change. You got it. Take that breather. Up next is going to be our knee slicer slam, okay? Good job, guys. We are almost completely finished. But let's do this knee slicer slam. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Let's go, baby. You got it. You can do it. I know you're tired. I know you're sweaty. I know you're sore. But you can do way more than what you realize. It is so crazy. I was actually listening to David Goggin. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he is an absolutely motivational person. Like, his story is insane. Take your breather. But I listen to stuff like that because I enjoy stuff like that. But I was listening to him today, and he said that our body literally has 60% in reserve. When we feel like we can't go anymore, we really do have to dig deep, and we can go even further. But we have to be willing to put in the work and not give up. Something of that nature. I can't do it verbatim because I'm not David Goggin, but if you ever want to look him up, he is awesome. But we're going to go ahead and do our uppercuts. We have 30 seconds of uppercuts starting now. Let's go. But what is so fascinating to me about David Goggin, which I will share, is he was like 297 pounds, I think. And he was in the Air Forces, but he wanted to be a Navy SEAL. And he was 297 pounds. And he was told, he had one person that told him, like, you can do it, but you've got 3 months to lose over 100 pounds. Take your breather. So he did. He lost the amount of weight he needed to lose within 3 months. 3 months. So I'm here to tell you, when I say that your mental is the most important aspect of your entire journey and life, whether it be weight loss or life related, I'm telling you right now, if you set your mind and you know exactly what you need to do, you know the sacrifices you need to make on a daily basis, you're going to be able to hit the goals that even people say that you cannot hit, because you're going to have people on your weight loss journey that's going to be straight up and be like, you don't need to do this. One bite's going to be okay. It's not going to hurt you to take one bite of a piece of cake. If you have a food addiction and you struggle immensely with eating food or eating things that you should not eat, and someone comes up to you because you're on a diet and you're at a party or whatever, and they're like, oh, it's not going to hurt you to have one bite. Baby, that one bite is like, for me, like a bag of potato chips, like the Lay's. I can't sometimes just have one bite. If I'm having an emotional day, if I'm struggling, I'm going to be real. I can't. So sometimes I have to say no, and I'm going to be like, no, I'm going to go have some green beans, or I'm going to have a salad, or no, I'm going to have protein shake. And then people look at you like you're a dumb person because you don't want to do something that they want you to do because they can control themselves, or maybe they don't care about their weight necessarily. But a lot of times people don't know how to talk to us when we are on weight loss journeys. But as long as we have our mental in check, there's literally no way you can fail. You can't. But let's stretch, okay? If you don't know, I do all of my stretches in a chair. I try to keep everything all inclusive because I've had so many individuals reach out and be like, hey, I have mobility issues. Thank you so much for doing seated cardio. And I've had people ask me for seated stretches. I've had people say, hey, I'm in a wheelchair. I can't stand up. Is there any way that I can do blah, blah, blah? So I do everything all inclusive. So if you need to stretch further after we're done, you're more than welcome to. But what I need you to do for right now is bring your left arm across your body, okay, like so. And we're going to stretch. But I know exactly how it feels to be left out and excluded. So that's why I try my best to keep all of my routines all inclusive, because I want everyone to feel like you're welcome, because you are. I don't care where you're from. I don't care anything. But first, let's open, cross over, cross out, and cross under. We're going to take our right arm and pull it across our body now, okay? But literally, I don't care if you are tall, short, skinny, wide, whatever. I don't care. Black, white, whatever. You're always going to be welcome on my platform. And if I see anybody being nasty, or anyone else sees anybody being nasty, I will certainly check and make sure that they are not allowed in here, because I don't tolerate that. We're going to open our arms, cross over, cross out, cross under. We're going to take our right arm, pull it across behind our head like this. But when I was heavier, I struggled to do that. So what you can do instead is interlock your hands, pull it in behind your head like this, okay? So choose one of those options and let's go. But I've been made fun of most of my life. Still get made fun of, even though I've lost a lot of weight. But unfortunately, that's how society is. So that's why I'm very passionate about trying to keep a positive platform at all times. And you guys have done an absolutely amazing job doing that for me and for us. But let's open our arms. Cross over, cross out, cross under, pull our right arm behind our head, okay? Let's go. But I hope you guys know that you are a blessing. I literally say it all the time now, but I don't know what you guys are facing and dealing with. I don't. Some of y'all reach out to me and you guys be pouring your hearts out, and I wish I could fix all your situations. Like I have a friend right now in a super similar situation to me, and I'm like, I wish I could help you. Let's open our arms. Cross over, cross out, cross under, okay? What we're going to do now is we're going to focus on stretching our legs. So I need you to keep your left foot flat and planted on the floor. Right leg extended out in front of yourself. Toes facing the sky. You're going to walk your way down the leg. That's going to stretch the back of your right leg, okay? You go as deep as you can. I can go to my toes now, but you go as low as you can go. Let's go. But I literally have a friend that's in a super similar situation. She's facing becoming homeless. She's facing losing her vehicles. Like, I'm not homeless. Like, I live with my mom. And if I didn't have my mom, I would be homeless because I literally have nothing to my name. So it's like, when I have you guys reach out to me and I'm already in a crappy situation, let's come up for a second and switch sides. You're going to put your left leg out here, okay? But I'm in a situation that I can't even help anybody. And that's what breaks my heart more than anything, because I'm a person that likes to see other people doing well, successful, happy. I don't care what I'm going through. I could be going through heck and back, and that's fine. But when it comes to people that I care about, I just want to see them happy and okay. But let's come up. We're going to extend both legs out in front of us, and we are going to walk our way down both of our legs. But be very careful because you can face plant on this particular stretch, okay? Let's go. But we just got to keep pushing. Life stinks sometimes, guys. But life also does get better every single time. You never know when it's going to get better, but it always does get better. It sure does. We're going to come up, okay? So what I need you to do now is we're going to spread our legs. That sounds real weird, I'm sure. Whatever. Take it how you want it, baby. But anyways, you're going to spread your legs, and what you're going to do, we're doing a breathing exercise, and then we're done, okay? We're going to inhale up, hold our breath right up here, and then we're going to exhale down, okay? We're going to do a total of 4 of those. Again, control your breathing, and then I'll come up, chat for a second, and then bye-bye, okay? Let's go. One. 2. 3. 4. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. How many of y'all, this is your first time getting all the way through a routine with me? Aw, I'm always going to be here. I promise, guys. Aw. Yay! Look at you guys. Y'all, I am not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I love seeing you guys. This is my first time, period. I've been watching you a long time. I love it. Yay, Aaron. 3rd, great job. I am so happy. Yep, you rock. My first time ever. I see you, Amanda. I feel great. I'm so glad, Violet. Guys, I promise, when I tell you guys, I promise seated cardio is going to be a part of my life until I can no longer do it. I'm literally trying my hardest to find a job that is going to allow us to still do this, okay? This spine surgery in August, and this is my first workout. Dorothy, honey, certainly listen to your body, okay? Please just listen to your body and don't overdo it. You are more than welcome. I'm always going to do my best to do this, okay? Been following you for months, but my time never matched up with yours, and I had a chance, so I took it. Yay, Amanda! Yes, you're going to feel it tomorrow. You will, I promise. Yes, happy tears. Well, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Lena. You have a great and good night. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you so much. I'm just getting home from work, and we'll be doing the video for the first time now. Aw, well, you got this. Gilbert, Arizona in the house. Yes, love doing YouTube so I can cast it to my TV. Yes, I do have it on YouTube. Now, I will say, to be real, now there are a lot of instances where my laptop will not cooperate. Like, I have literally spent 20, 30 minutes before trying to get my laptop to cooperate. So it won't always, but I promise you guys can always check my Facebook. Like, I'm always going to be live on Facebook or TikTok, one of the two. My YouTube is sometimes a little struggle, but I promise I will always have videos readily available for you guys, especially on my YouTube. I love it. Thank you guys so much. You guys have no idea how much I needed tonight. Like, when I tell y'all I had a rough day, I was ready to throw in the towel today. I'm going to be real. I was so close. So close. But I was like, you know what? I kept talking to myself, went and cleaned my car, all these other kinds of things. And I was like, if I give up, guys, I'm not going to make it to my end goal. Like, I'm not going to make it to where I'm trying to get to. And giving up is not where I'm trying to get, because I ain't going to get nowhere but nowhere. So what I'm trying to say is keep going. Please keep going, because I know it sucks. I know it hurts. I know it's not fun. I know it's not easy. I know sometimes you don't know how things are going to work out. Because when I tell you I understand, I understand. I sure will. I'll be here Monday. Well, that is New Year's Day. Do y'all want to work out maybe? Do y'all want to work out on New Year's? I did. Okay, so maybe we'll come back on Tuesday. I didn't even realize Monday was New Year's. Listen, I'll go live this weekend. I will also post. I'll try and make my decision, because I'm sure I will be doing something for New Year's with my friends. But if I don't, then I will let you guys know. Only if we can dance with you. I love it. Started out right. Yes. Okay. So, all right. Is your YouTube? Well, if you will actually look right here, this right here has all my information on it. Okay. Started out right. That works. Okay. So what I will do is I'll keep you guys posted. So as of right now, we'll just work out Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if something changes, like TikTok, YouTube, what you will need to do is you will need to go. No, it's okay. I had it all the way down there. It's okay. That's probably why you didn't see it. But if you guys need to know, like if you see I'm not on here, simply check my Facebook, because I will always post if I can or cannot work out. So I'll post it on Facebook, and then what I'll do is I'll screenshot it, and then I will put it on my TikTok story, okay? But you guys are more than welcome to inbox me, ask me questions, whatever the case may be. I will always be here for you guys, okay? Because I know life sucks. I know it's not fun. But we got this, and we're going to do it together, okay? You're in Cali. I love it. Okay. Well, I'm going to sign off of here, all right? Oh, you are so welcome. Alphabetically enhanced. I like that. Okay. I see you. All right. So I'm going to assume you are Dorothy. But listen, I'm going to sign off tonight, guys. Know that you are loved. Know that you're absolutely amazing. And everything's going to be okay. We're going to make it okay. Buenos noches. Good night. Bye. I do speak a little bit of Spanish. Poquito español, but you know, whatever. Bye, guys. Adios. Good night, YouTube. Bye.